They heavy. Receipts, baby. Receipts is heavy.
What's going on, heavy hitter community? I am the heavy hitter, and today we're going to talk about my week 2, week 3 update that I did not do last week for Semaglutide, the weight loss injection, which sends signals to your brain that you're full, as well as it speeds up your metabolism. So on last week, I would have given it an update about my weight and how I was feeling, and then this week I would have done the same. So I didn't do it last week, so I'm going to do both this week. I have taken my 4th and final injection that I was given from my care team from her down there, as well as Essential Beauty Bar. Be sure to look at the information. It can be found here. But they're overseeing my weight loss journey. And thank you so much to those ladies. I really, really appreciate y'all. And look forward to us working together soon. To date, I have lost, according to my scale, I'm going to go there later this week and check out their scale. It says I've lost 11 pounds, but I don't believe it. I think I'm kind of guesstimating that I probably have lost like 7 to 8 pounds. I can see it in my face, in my clothes, and I'm feeling different. I suffer from lower back pain, and when I was seeing a nutritionist and a chiropractor, they were saying it's because of my weight. For most of you that saw my video, you probably know that I'm 6'3" and a half, and about at the time that I weighed on my very first video, I was 371. It says that I'm like at 361, but again, I don't believe it, so I'm going to say like 367, 368 is my current weight. And again, much like in my week 1 update, this is the week 2 and 3 update. You know, I ain't do shit. I haven't done any form of exercise other than, I will admit, I am intentionally parking further away than I normally would when I'm out and about, whereas I would try to find the closest spot I could. I'm intentionally parking further away, which caused me for me to walk more, coming and going. And my trash bin is around my house, or my apartment home is around. So I would normally just wait to take the trash out when I'm leaving so I could drive it around. Well, now I'm intentionally walking it around to the trash bin versus just being lazy and waiting until I leave so I can just throw it in my trunk of my truck. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the results. So let's get into it. Week 3, they amped up the dose to 1 point, where it was 0.5. It is now 1 point. I honestly have to admit, that day, something felt different, right? I injected it in the morning around 12:30, went after around 12:30 last week. And something in my body felt different within a matter of hours. It wasn't scary, but it did kind of raise concern. Like, is this because of this? Do I not feel well? Is there something else? I don't. They weren't heart palpitations, but something was off, right? I assume because I am also on pre-exposure prophylaxis prep. For those that are not familiar, PrEP is a pill taken daily to prevent HIV, or there are other mechanisms and other practices, which are the injectables. We could do that video for another day, another time. Let me know if you want to. Matter of fact, hit the comments. Let me know if you want to talk about what I do in public health when it comes to HIV/AIDS prevention and education and things of that mechanism, and linkage to care and referral services, which can be found at thehhmovementinc.org, thehhmovementinc.org. That was a shameless plug. Back to what we're here for. Something with my body was off. My breathing was kind of like, you know, and for a big guy, I don't breathe heavy, thankfully. I swear like a mother, but I don't. But I don't. Some of my bigger brothers breathe a little heavier. I don't suffer from that, thankfully. But that day was like, I could hear myself breathing. I'm like, girl, I know I ain't gaining this weight back in this. But throughout the night, it settled. Whatever it was, my body adjusted. I'm assuming to the increase of the injection. One thing I am noticing also with the process, I would normally eat 2.5 times a day, but they were large meals, right? We got a large meal. So now my meals are considerably smaller, but I'm probably eating 3.5, 4 times a day. because I eat the small meal, 3 hours, 3.5 hours later, I'm hungry again. I eat the small meal, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours, I'm hungry again. So the smells have gotten considerably smaller, but I'm afraid those multiple of times may still equate to what I was doing previously. Well, apparently not, because I'm losing the weight. And a bitch ain't even done no type of exercise. Like, imagine once I stop being so trifling and actually do some sort of exercise, and I really need to. We got 2 gyms in this complex, so I really could be doing something. Walking to one. Hell, there's one right there. Um, that's so trifling. It's literally one right. I'm pointing at it. Ooh, so trifling. But I'm excited. I'm losing the weight. I feel good. I feel better. I'm sleeping better. I am. I suffer from lower back pain, and I have been told from a chiropractor from a couple of accidents I've had previous years, and from the nutritionist I was seeing last year, that it is because of my weight, putting that weight on my body. Um, Again, I'm 6'3" and 360, late 360, mid 360s. So I'm excited because, like, people that know me, like know me when I was like really getting adjusted to this, because I've always been fat. I've always been fat. But I held like 330, 340 for years. And then COVID hit in 2020. We started working from home, and that's when it was like, boom. I started gaining weight and holding it, much like many other people, many Americans who were stuck at home working from home, and you couldn't get out, or you weren't supposed to get out. But we were, eating, sleeping, working at home. You didn't walk around the office or walk to your job or whatever the little bit of exercise you may have been doing if you were doing more. So it just kept increasing throughout these years, and I started really, really suffering from chronic back pain, if you will. I remember I was out with a social organization I was a part of at the time, and we were in Austin, and we were walking from the parking lot to the restaurant, and I had to be like, okay, I'm gonna meet y'all there, because I just had to stop, and I call it resetting my back, right? Like, if I sit down, I'm instantly good to keep going. I remember we were in Vegas for a friend's birthday, and we were leaving the restaurant, and I had to do the same thing. Y'all just going, I catch up with you. I had to sit down and reset my back. Like, it would just be so painful. I was like, my walk would slow down. So I would have to sit down, give it a few seconds, and then I could pop back up and I'm good to go until it's hurting again, which is normally not anytime near. So I'm glad, I'm not experiencing that. That's one of the things I'm really, really happy about this process, and why I really needed to take control, other than being a healthier fat guy. But I don't want to be out and about with people and I can't keep up. I don't want to be that person. Oh, girl, we got to slow down because Jovan moving slow. Now, I don't want to be that person. So, I don't anticipate wanting to be small. I still want to be fit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how people feel about it or look at it and like, oh, he lying. He want to. No, I've always been the biggest, the thickest, and the sexiest chocolate teddy bear. So I don't want to be small. I just want to be a healthier fat person. So I just took my most recent shot today. I should have taken it yesterday, but I don't know. I just got sidetracked doing a whole bunch of stuff preparing for Heavy Hitters Pride and the HH movement, the future events. That it just kind of slipped my mind. So I took it today. It was my last shot of the 4-pack that I received, so I need to do my follow-up visit with my care providers over at her down there in Essential Beauty Park, and see where we are. I can't wait to hop on that scale, see what they say. So I'm looking forward to the journey. It's been a whole month. Girl, mother, I ain't even touched the gym. That's a damn shame. Anyway, anybody else doing this journey? Ozempic, Wegovy, Semaglutide. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. Yeah, let's get together and do a live and talk about each other's experiences. That would be cool. People need to see our journeys, and we can voice our opinions and share what has happened for each of us. So, any questions, let me know in the comments. You can email me at the Heavy Hitter Media, the Heavy Hitter Media at gmail.com. Again, the Heavy Hitter Media at gmail.com. Instagram, Heavy Hitter Media. TikTok, Heavy Hitter Media. Facebook, Heavy Hitter Media. Cash App, Heavy Hitter Media. until I become monetized. Y'all can bless me on the Cash App, Heavy Hitter Media, as well as Twitter, the HH Media TV. So I am looking forward to what you guys have to say. Let's talk about it. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. So hit the notification bell so you can follow my weight loss journey and join the Heavy Hitter community. So until the next time, y'all be easy. Peace.